The president is being a little more than disingenuous when he talks about commingles the private sector with FISA. He has said repeatedly that the most important thing is to get retrospective immunity. I have an open mind about that. We're looking, in fact, we're meeting with representatives from the communications companies.
Because if you want these big phone companies to cooperate in the war on terror and participate in the surveillance, they say they need that kind of protection from lawsuits from private citizens.
Right, but one point that I think is important that I want you to understand is that, first of all, we didn't get the documents from the administration like the Senate did until 3 or so weeks ago. Secondly, we are talking to the representatives from the communications companies, because if we're going to give them blanket immunity, we want to know and we want to understand what it is that we're giving immunity for.
Because it sounds like you're open to that.
Absolutely.
Now that have you received all the documents yet, or are you still waiting?
No, we've received the documents. We're pretty much finished reviewing them. We're talking to representatives from the various telecommunications companies. Once we complete that, and by the way, we're proceeding in a regular order manner with a conference to resolve the differences between the Senate version and the House version. What the president wanted was, he essentially was telling us that, hey, I like the Senate version, you're up against the deadline, pass that.
So it sounds like you're getting close to letting this legislation come up for a vote in the House and to try to work out a deal that's acceptable to the Senate and to the president. Is that a fair assessment?
That's a fair assessment. We think we're very close. Probably within the next week, we'll be able to hopefully bring it to a vote.
Mr. Chairman, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you, Will.